Hey, this is Geechee Line Journey, and you're probably wondering why am I starting this little short vlog, and it's gonna be short with a shot of me. This is my sister's big screen TV, and I'm watching my YouTube vlogs on there, and of course that's one of my top five there, dear Rowena. And I'm actually sitting up here. It's probably about 11 o'clock p.m., and I'm up here looking at these shots. But anyway, I did a couple of vlogs today, and the last one I did was I was kind of responding to Junibel's vlog about what a foreigner should, and mine, hers was what fears a Filipino may have in dating a foreigner. I kind of turned it around and said what concerns a foreigner would have in dating a Filipino. And I went on, and I think I was pretty honest, gave honest opinion of where I felt from the heart. I did take some notes, and I had that vlog. It's about 30 minutes. Hopefully, you all will get something out of that, even if it's just entertainment. But you know what? The number one fear of me, and I really, during that whole 30 minutes, I did not cover it. And this is if there's anything I fear, it's this. These other things that I was talking about, what is this? The judgment of other people, the physical differences, the fear of the past, the English speaking, somebody leaving somebody and coming back to America, all that stuff. I got into all of that. That's not my biggest fear. My biggest fear, I'm telling you honestly, is because I've been doing without love so long in this country, and the joys of being with a woman, sexually and otherwise, just in a relationship, period, uh, on really a one on one, romantic type basis. The fear is that I'm going to get over there in the Philippines in another environment where women are actually going to be very receptive to wanting to get to know me and maybe date me and being romantic and all of that and want a relationship. uh, and I just have so much love and affection for Filipinos just in general, and their personality, their demeanor, and the things about them, the certain things about a Filipino that attract me especially, that I may fall in love too easily or fall for them or develop emotional attachment to them too soon. Well, I mean, too easily. I won't say too soon. I just say maybe too easily. Uh, I believe that is what I really fear. That's the biggest fear. If there's any of those other things that I was mentioning today on that vlog, they were concerns. But to bring it on down to me, and for a lot of men, some of you may call us incels, which means involuntarily celibate, haven't been with a woman in years, and trying to deal with a woman here. We're invisible. There's no prospect that we're gonna ever get anywhere with them. Let me just bring it on down to the nitty gritty, Soulsville, the brass tacks. I mean, this is the real deal here, and it is the situation of a lot of men who follow this Filipina dating genre. Okay, that is the real fear. Uh, you know, uh, I just had to say that because I went through all that 30 minutes and I didn't mention it. That's the fear. Fear of probably, falling too fast. And then the other concern may be is, I'll be able to please the Filipina, especially with the age gap thing you're looking at a 20, 30, 40-year-old age gap. Are you going to be able to satisfy your Filipina, on a sexual basis and romantic and all that stuff? Energy level, as far as uh, being able to do things together, whether that be in the area of traveling or exercising, biking, hiking, just things that just require a certain level of physical uh, apparatus or wherewithal, if you will, the ability to be able to do that. So anyway, I just want to throw that in there. The real fears, the fear of falling for a Filipina too fast, maybe more than one at the same time, and then being able to satisfy them, especially when you're dealing with an age gap situation. I'm in my 60s and I'm only looking at women in their 20s, 30s, and like I said, the oldest may be 41 or something like that. But anyway, and then you say, what does that have to do with Rowena and me showing her in the beginning? She just happened to be the one that I happen to be looking at as far as my top five. But if you remember, the top five Filipino vloggers that I chose really cover the whole spectrum. I just want to remind you again of who that was. Rebeauty, 30 years old, single, no children, never been married. Okay? Sharon Lapu Lapu. She's a widow. She was married. Her daughter's father, that was the one she was not married to, but he was the one that got her pregnant, had the child, and then he basically abandoned Sharon and not take and didn't step up to his responsibilities regarding his daughter, which I think he's a sick bastard for that. Um, Rowena, of course, beautiful, 38. Think she just made 38 years old. Four children, four boys, as a matter of fact. She's still married to the guy. Haven't been with the guy, I guess, for 5, 6 years. So what that means on the surface is she's had to raise those four boys for the most part as a single mother. And obviously, if she's still married, the inference is that she has not been sexually active for that 5 years or 6 years or whatever length of time that was. No judgment there, because I can say the same thing about me. I've been divorced 5.5 years, and then even when I was married, I wasn't sexually active. So I can't say nothing about that. Junibel, the youngest of the group, 22 years old. Never been married, of course. No children. So you have that situation. And then finally, Rika, Filipina Petite. I think she's 32. She just had a birthday, 32, 33 years old. She's never been married, but she's a single mother. Her daughter's like 8 years old or something. So if you just take those five women just as an example, that's the spectrum of the type of woman that you might encounter in the Philippines. So, you know, like I said, just happen to be watching Rowena right now, but I've watched some of Sharon Lapu Lapu tonight. Um, of course, I did a vlog today in response to Junibel. Uh, I need to see what's going on with Rika, because she hasn't done a vlog since her birthday. So I'm wondering how she's doing. I gotta see how she's doing. Rebeauty is still doing those long ass vlogs on Twitch. Now I missed them because I cannot sit and watch other people's vlogs. I mean, I do have something. I have my own job. I have my own vlog. I have my own music career and activities. So I may miss some of the broadcasts. I missed Wayne tonight. Now, certainly, I had every intention to see Wayne tonight on her live, but I got distracted. So that happens. But anyway, I'm going to continue on. I just had to say that. I had to bring that additional clarification on the real fear that and I'm going to bring it personally, and I'm sure that I speak for many men out there, that their fear is, falling too fast for one of these beautiful, or one or more of these beautiful Filipinas out there. And then the other thing related to possibly, being able to please them, satisfy them. In some cases, we know some of you all out there think bragging, you can rival Pookie, and basically you sound like Pookie and Ray Ray to me. But I understand you're very confident and all that, but like I say, I'm thinking, y'all got that going on. Why the hell you worrying about trying to come to the Philippines since you that smoking? Stay in America. But I digress. Geechee Lion journey here is my journey, just something I just wanted to respond to and finish out what I was talking about today. All right, I'm going to get back to my regularly scheduled program, which I'm going to check out Rowena. Good night.